Hey guys, this is Rob at RK Titanium, and I'm here today to introduce you to our brand new A90 Supra super single exhaust system. So the cool thing about this system is we redesigned from the downpipe all the way back. It's a full 4-inch system. All of our prior systems, the popular Track Edition, the Signature Edition, the duals, the singles, they're all 3.5-inch system. So let's take a closer look at this exhaust system. We get a lot of questions, will it mount up to my OEM downpipe? And the OEM downpipes are just over 3 inches. The nice thing with this system and all of our exhaust systems is we have a unique adapter, so we can virtually adapt to any size downpipe outlet size. So whether it's OEM 3-inch all the way up to a 4-inch downpipe, we can adapt to pretty much anything. And all those adapters come from each exhaust system. You just select from the drop-down box which size adapter you need, and we'll make sure you get the right one and get your system all mounted up. So the other unique things with this exhaust system is, as I mentioned prior, it is a full 4-inch exhaust system. And if you look at some of the pictures versus our other systems and other systems on the market, this is about as straight as you can get for a free-flowing 4-inch exhaust system. Even compared to some of the other systems that are smaller diameter, this is about as straight as you're going to get through that channel. Some other questions we get are, is the center brace going to clear? And the way that we designed it is if you put some spacers on there, you can still run the center brace, but whether you need to run the center brace or not is, it's really up for debate whether it's actually a functional brace or not. This exhaust system is a 3-piece system, just like all of our other systems. We have a front pipe, a mid pipe, and a rear pipe. The rear pipe will have the muffler, or in this case, we also offer the Track Edition. A lot of questions we get are, what is the difference from a Signature, or in this, the Super Single, versus the Track Edition? The Signature Edition or the standard Super Single uses one of our signature mufflers. So it will have a muffler on the end, as you see in some of the pictures here. The Track Edition is essentially a straight pipe. So there's gonna be no muffler on the back end. We instead use our unique megaphone design for the rear section. So it actually amplifies but helps kill some of the raspiness of straight piped exhaust. It still gives you a little bit of the look of having a muffler on the back end. All right, let's take a closer look at this rear piece. So with all of our systems, we have the nice laser engraved, which we do in-house, of the RK logos. We put which type of exhaust is on the top to signify, Street Edition or Signature, Track Edition, or this one, the Super Single. With this specific system, we have a fully redesigned muffler system. It's a little bit bigger than the standard that we use with our signatures, which gives it a lot more of a deeper, kind of in-your-chest tone. The other benefits to it is we now have a larger tip. So we have both options of a 4.5-inch diameter tip, which is what this is. And we also can do a 5-inch tip. Now, some of the other questions we get are, will this require trimming? Because none of our other exhaust systems require you to trim anything on the bumper. With this system, we will provide a template, but there is a little bit of trimming to do due to the angle and the slightly bigger tip. This comes out a lot more of a JDM angle than the Signature or the Track Editions on the other single exits we have. So there will be some trimming on the inside here. This back under part, there'll be a little bit of trimming as well on the inside. It's a fender liner. So it's very minor. It's about maybe 1.5 inches of trimming at the most. But that's basically the gist of the modifications you have to do for your car on this. I did see some feedback that we got recently on social media regarding the rear hanger on the system. I would like to address that. Somebody mentioned that it looked really similar to another brand's hanger. So I actually spent a little bit of time today, probably about 10 minutes or so, and I redesigned the hanger. And what I actually found was the rod that actually went off to the center was completely unneeded and unnecessary. By removing that and going back to the traditional hanger system that we use on all of our other exhaust systems, we actually shaved about 0.6 pounds off the exhaust. So what that actually did for us was it took our complete weight of this system from 13.1 pounds down to 12.5 pounds, hardware, everything. That is absolutely insane for a single exit, full 4-inch exhaust system. If you compare that to any of our competitors, we're even lighter than their closest 3.5 system. Our existing Signature system, which is one of our most popular systems, which is a full 3.5-inch with our muffler, weighs in at 11.5 pounds. So you're basically about 1 pound more to get a full 4-inch system. All right, guys, so we just went over the full build of this exhaust system. Now we're gonna take this thing outside. We're gonna get some outside perspectives and opinions of some others, and I'm excited to show you guys what we got. All right, guys, so I brought two special guests. I've got Drew Built and I've got Yivo.
What up?
All right, guys, knowing what you know about the specs of this system, what are your thoughts on it? What do you think?
When I see it, I think of like Mark IV Super style. Yep. Super angle, it kind of gives that OG, like old school look, which I think is super cool.
I don't know, man. So like when you guys originally shot the idea over like, hey, we're about to do a 4-inch system, I was like, okay, this is definitely it's got to be a tribute to the Mark IV. I saw a couple of teasers of it, and like looking at it in person, I think it's like exactly what I was hoping that it would be. When you talk about that signature cant from, you know, the 2JZ Mark IVs that everybody loves, this right here, as I'm looking at it, mirrors that exactly. So I'm super curious to see what it sounds like as soon as you start it up.
Yeah. For the audience, give us a little of your background. For some of you people, people that are watching this have no idea who you guys are that brought on this. Give us a little background.
I guess I'll go first. So I've been in automotive performance and customization for just over 14 years now. I do a lot of car shows, primarily with trucks, but cars and performance still have a special place in my heart, so yeah.
Yeah, haven't been doing it quite as long. God dang it, but so I've been doing the car thing for, I don't know, probably like 5 or 6 years now. I started off with motorcycles, so the motorcycles was my bread and butter, and then transitioned over into cars, specifically DSMs. So started back in high school, like 4G63 DSMs. So yeah, that's my background.
All right, Rob, I think it's time to turn on the Supra, so why don't you hop in and let's hear that bad boy.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Bro, I feel it in my chest. I literally feel it in my chest.
You just stand next to it and like, you just feel the entire exhaust in your body. Man, I really hope you guys can hear us, because like, this is no joke. This thing is crazy. Like, the sound, the way it feels, it's an experience for sure.
Biggest thing you're gonna notice, when we first fired this thing up in the shop, I can feel it moving air all the way across the shop. It's moving a lot of air through that 4-inch system. But the other big difference on this versus like our signature 3.5 systems is it's a lot deeper.
It just, bro, did you just throw like a different exhaust on real quick, or like what? Like,
Put the 3.5 back in it.
yeah, he just straight swapped it out or something.
Sitting here idling, like after the initial cold start idle, like while it's sitting here, it just sounds like completely normal. Like the idle, once it's cold, that initial like high rev until it warms up a little bit, that's the one you can like feel in your chest while it was like sitting here. And then now that it's calmed down a little bit, I feel like you can hear us talking normally. Like we're not having to yell and talk over each other. So
yeah,
I think we need to get this on the road ASAP. Like I want to hear what it sounds like. So
agreed. Yeah.
Where y'all confiscate these reels?
Wow, I love the tone of it.
4th gear, 3000. Through this little turn.
Oh, that sounds sick.
But still, even when I'm doing a pull, like easy conversation.
In the car, this sounds amazing. Like even when I was outside of the car, I could kind of hear you guys from a ways off, but like being inside of the car, like this was almost exactly what I would anticipate out of it.
I just keep getting like old Mark IV sound, like style vibes from this, which is amazing.
I'd be willing to bet too, if we overlaid a video of this from like the 3.5 signature,
Yeah.
you'll see the tone difference is actually quite a bit between the two. This one is definitely a lot deeper, a lot cleaner.
That's money.
Big bricks.
That's money. That sounds so good. That's got a very good tone to it. That
Very
has a
subtle.
Very good tone. Like initial fast idle, like
Yeah.
when it's warming up a little bit. It's the exact same thing while you're driving around, like just putting around. It's like very tame, but as soon as you lay into it, it's like, hey, don't forget this is a 4-inch exhaust. Like don't forget.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro! That was it.
Oh my
I was like standing behind it. I felt like in my chest.
All right, you guys, so that was the new RK Titanium 4-inch super single exhaust system for the A90 Supra. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what you saw, enjoyed the video, the sounds, you got to see some feedback on the system. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. Like, subscribe, share. If you have any further questions, feel free to email us at sales@rktitanium.com. So if you guys are in West Palm, Florida, April 5th will be the official titanium sponsor at Beamer Invasion. Come on by, stop by the booth, take a look at some of the stuff that we have on display, ask us further questions there. We have a lot more products coming out for all of our platforms, so we'll catch you in the next video.